Hey, what's up? I'm Joe, and I sing and play guitar in a band called Select Start. Alright, what we have here is the captain's chair, the driver's seat, which I've never here. This is actually the first time I've ever touched the steering wheel. I never drive. No rear view mirror. Usually we have GPS that usually goes right here that we use constantly to get us actually to the shows because we have no idea where we're going half the time. This is the passenger seat, and in the passenger seat is Matt.
Hey.
Hey Matt, what do you do?
I'm the navigator.
What do you do in the band?
Oh. I play the keyboards.
Alright. 2 double doors in, it's a conversion van. So we have the luxury of having the nice wide open doors and comfy little seats over here. This is where Patrick usually sits, our drummer. This is our cooler. It usually has tons of water. This is where we usually keep our drinks and stuff like that. We have a food cooler in the back. I actually took one of the seats out because there's only 5 of us, and this keeps, you know, an open space for a lot of room. We have little cabinets and stuff, which we usually keep all of our food, bowls, our seasoning, our spoons, a bunch of stuff like that. Well, it's really sweet. This is it. This is where the magic happens. Can I see that? This is where the magic happens. We have a TV. Boom. We have a TV, and most bands are like, oh man, let's have a 360. Let's have a PlayStation 3 or something. No way. We have a, it's not in here, but I can tell you anyway. We have a Nintendo 64, and we usually play Mario Kart 64 non-stop when we're driving. We move to the back.
This is the back of the van. This is where me and Joe hang out a lot. We cuddle, little kisses, and we share this pillow. This is Adam's pillow, so we make extra love to this one. And this is where we keep the guitar with 2 extra coolers back here, full of goodies. They open up both ways. And we got,
they open up both ways.
We have garlic cream shells, chow mein. We got the chef. We got our own chef in our van. His name's Chef Boyardee.
Pretty much back here with the acoustic guitar, like anytime there's new melodies or any ideas, me and Jason are usually in the back trying to like riff it out, write it out. It's some good concepts when we're not sleeping.
Yeah.
That's,
me and Joe collectively sleep 24 hours a day.
Probably, yeah. And now I'd say 20 because we have to give some time to like be at the venue and stuff.
When you're awake, I'm normally sleeping, so
true.
it's like trade.
Collectively, that works out. Yeah. We have our own stove with propane, so when we are at a venue that doesn't have food or when we have a day off, we actually have a full stove that we can, with pots, pans, and everything, that we can cook all of our own food in, which kind of works out really well. This trailer, like I said, has been with us ever since we had the van. Spare tire, that's always falling apart. As you can see, we do not have a fender. I think about a week ago we did have a fender, and we were driving and we just like, you know, oh man, what a fun day, nothing bad can happen. Rip! We just heard like the biggest like bending of metal, and we were like, oh man, we popped a tire or something. Looked back behind us and we just saw that there was no fender anymore, so we just kept going. All this writing, as you can see, our trailer has kind of become a canvas for kids that come to our shows and stuff like that. We don't really like tell them to write on it, they just kind of do it. I guess when you see one thing, you just keep going with it. We were in a Walmart for literally 10 minutes and we came back and all this was there. This is usually where our gear is. Our gear is in the venue right now, but we have our luggage and our gear in here, which I don't know how Adam, our bass player, fits everything in here, but somehow he manages to fit it so tight that it just works. He's also really good at Tetris, which is probably why he can like angle everything perfectly to fit. In fact, when he gets some in perfectly, like layers of gear just disappear. Like that's how good he is. You're at a venue, right? And you're like, you know what? No one's gonna be here for a few hours because we're punctual and we're on time. Let's just get some of these guys. Bust some of these out.
With a propane stove.
With a propane stove. Boom! Party time.
Boom.
Get this out of here.
We don't need
some
it.
sodas.
Yeah,
with some hot dogs.
Hey, cheers.
Oh, there it is. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much is Select Start's ride in a nutshell. Like I said, I'm Joe, Jason, Matt's in the van. We are Select Start, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the road. We're going to be touring all year. So come see us. Bye guys.